Ay, 14. Kasi ako kumakain. Ano po yung fish tofu po?
What's good, guys? Just Prince TV here, man. Now, a lot of people wonder or have some questions about what life is like here in the Philippines. Well, Philippines is a very diverse country. I've been to a lot of other countries. I've been to Japan. I've been to Thailand. I've been to a lot of places um, outside of the United States. You know, and I could tell you this much, that the Philippines is one of those countries that um, they got two forms of life. They got old school life where, people don't have washing machines. Some of them don't have heat in their homes. They don't have hot water. They really live old school style. They got to boil water. They got to clean their clothes the old school way, like your grandmother used to do. Hang it outside, after they're done cleaning. You know, it's very rural, okay? They got to get their meat the old school way. They got to slaughter the cow themselves, all right? Not saying that there's not supermarkets that don't have this stuff, but when they live in these poor countries, in these environments, they have no other choice but to do things in a certain fashion, you know? And that fashion is to do it old school way because it costs them less money. Now, one thing a lot of people ask about, how far the American dollar goes in the Philippines, it goes pretty far, all right? But at the end of the day, as I start to look at things, the more of it starts to seem the same. Okay, 1,000 pesos equals 20 US dollars, okay? That's like having a $20 bill. But at the end of the day, if you really look at it, you're almost spending the same amount of money that you would be spending in the US. There are some advantages that you get in the Philippines when it comes to making purchases, living, rent, apartments. Having apartments that cost over $50 a month or $100 a month is, for a person that comes from another country like America, that seems like too good to be too good to be true. But you fail to realize that a lot of these people struggle to make that pay because the jobs that they have don't pay that much anyway. Okay, if you live in a country where the minimum, let's say you get paid $5 an hour, and the minimum is what? Let's just round it out and say, hey, you get paid like $200 or something, every 2 weeks. Let's just whatever. If apartment costs about $100 a month, all right, you're gonna be struggling to make way, right? You're only gonna have a little bit money to yourself to buy food and to do all the other little stuff. So look at it like that. Now, if you want to come to this country and you want to live in this country, you better be making American money, equal to what we make in a month. A lot of us on average in 2022 make what, $3,000 a month, some a little more. I would say on average. Now imagine making 3,000 US dollars a month here in this country. You'd be considered rich, okay? That's more than enough money. But good luck on trying to find an offer that would give you that. Even doctors and lawyers here in this country don't make that much money that you could make in the US. Being a doctor and a lawyer in the US, damn, you're not considered middle class. You're considered upper middle class. Okay, you could live in the big time neighborhoods like Beverly Hills and Hollywood or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Farm life. You could tell you're far away from home and you see nothing but grass and open field. So quiet you can hear a pin drop. But over here, the Hollywood and Beverly Hills don't cost a lot of money US dollars, but what it does cost is you to have some connection to help you make that type of payment, to help you get by, if that makes any sense. You know what I'm saying? So you have to put that into mind, and you have to understand that. Now, outside of the financial stuff, to put it simple, you have to have some form of income coming in, maybe from the United States. Now, Outside of that, the living is could be pretty peaceful. You know, you could build a home. Like, see how this is? Look at that background right there. That's a whole house built. You know, they built everything from scratch. You know, but you could turn your house into a mansion. There's no limit to what you could do. You know, and all the talented people are here in the community. You know, people here aren't as hooked on television like Americans are. You know, they don't spend hours a day on social media because they got life to live. They gotta run the errands that um, what normally would cost us just taking money out our pocket and having it done by electronics or technology. They have to do it by hand. So that's the difference. All right. It's terms for some of you single brothers. You looking for relationships. Uh, Put it this way: you come to a country that's poor. You have money. Uh, they're gonna treat you like you on top of the world, like you king of the hill. Literally, every woman, whether she's married or not, is pretty much at your disposal. You know, all you have to do is have the mouth and the swag to pull it off. You know, but they will always be tempted to come your way. Baby, won't you come my way? Okay, they will always come your way if you know your game is tight and your pockets is fat. You know, so it is what it is. You know, and as far as they go, if a lot of them are scandalous, you know, keep in mind they take sometimes using and manipulating people to another advantage because as easy as they come by to get, understand that they flip on you at a drop of a dime because they're really only with you for money. So find yourself a honest woman that would be ride or die for you if that's what you looking for. If you're not looking for that, you may be looking for just, you know, good times, you know. Look at those mountains high up in the sky. Everything is pretty much up for grabs. You could buy land that size, that big, build whatever you want on it. And like Cameron said, SDE, sex, drugs, and entertainment for the arraignment. You know, if that's what you're looking for, then you definitely will find that here at a more alarming rate, you know. But it comes with courses, man. Medical coverage here is not that good. So you get burnt or you catch something out here, you stuck. You know what they're gonna do to try to cure you? They're gonna give you herbals. They're gonna tell you to walk it off. They don't believe in doctors too much, especially in the rural locations, you know? So good luck on that. Health is really not something that's prioritized here in a third world country. You know, they just pretty much tape you up, wrap you up, and go along your way. You're feeling better. Okay, so keep that in mind. But other than that, the way of life on this country is pretty good. It's peaceful and quiet. If that's what you're looking for, you will definitely find that here. I mean, but as with any other place, if you're looking for trouble, you could find that here too. You know, it just all depends on how you move and the things you do. As simple as that. You know, that's real talk. Just Prince TV out. Peace.